If you're looking to start a website, you're an entrepreneur, small business owner, freelancer, you're in for a treat. I'm going to show you step by step, a simple and painless way to get started online in one click with a beautiful website that you can customize section by section. It's like Legos. It's easy. I'm also going to show you how to properly set up your website so you can connect with your audience and they stay and engage with your website. We'll be using WordPress, which is the same thing a lot of celebrities and companies use, such as Forbes, Katy, Sony, CNN, the New York Times, and Jay-Z. So you're in good company. And all you need to know right now is this is the only way you want to build a website, as it's super simple and will save you a ton of time and money. And after this video, you'll be able to do it yourself without even thinking about it. So let's check it out. Now, there are hundreds of beautiful templates. You want to choose one that fits your business the best. Everything is customizable. So I'll start with my title. Add in one of my favorite photos. I can add a little info about my business. Add a video. I can even move things around and stack them just like Legos. So let's get started. There are 3 steps to completing your website. Step 1 is choosing your website's address, also known as your domain name, just like ours is at websitesmadeeasy.tv. You're going to have your very own domain name too. And website hosting, so your website has somewhere to live and people can find it. Now, both of these are super cheap because I'm going to give you a special coupon code. Step 2 is creating your website's pages and launching your brand new website. And in step 3, you're going to get to know Astra Starter Sites, which is the free tool to creating a beautiful looking website, which is not only unique to you, but it's so easy to use. You're going to love it. I cannot wait for you to see how awesome this tool is. You will have a fully built out professional looking website imported in one click, saving you time as well. All your pages will be created: About Us page, Contact Us page, Services page, projects. All we need to do is customize them. It's game changing. So let's get started with step 1, which is choosing your domain name and getting set up with website hosting. So let's head over to Hostgator.com. Now, I use Hostgator not only for myself, but also for all my Websites Made Easy members because they're super reliable and they have awesome customer service. They know WordPress and are available 24/7 phone and chat support to deal with any issues or to answer any questions. Plus, I've been using these guys going on 10 years now without any real problems. Okay, so what you want to do now is click on Get Started in the middle of the page. Then select the hatchling plan if you only want one website. But if you're planning on having multiple websites, then I would recommend going with the baby plan, as this will give you unlimited domains. It's the only difference between the two. Now, this is really the only money you'll spend in this tutorial, and it comes under just $10 a month. It really is a small investment to get started with your website and have your business live online. Now, you want to register a new domain name. Now, hopefully you've really thought about this and picked a good domain name. If the name you want is not available, keep drilling down and use different URL extensions such as .com, .net, .org, etc., or even playing around with the actual name. Then go ahead and enter a username and security pin and choose the billing cycle you'd like. Now I'm going to go with the whole year as it's slightly cheaper this way. Next, enter in billing information here and make sure you use an email address you can access, as Hostgator will email you with your login details afterward. Next, you'll see it's added on extras here. You want to uncheck these as you don't need them. And now you want to enter the coupon code here. So enter WordPress Hero to be sure to validate your savings, and you'll see the cost will go right down, saving you up to 60% off your entire hosting, depending on the hosting package you choose. If you decide to go with a year or more, it will unlock a free domain, which is cool. Now, you should know that we do get a small affiliate commission for anybody that signs up, and we're going to save you money by getting you the lowest price possible. So it really is a win-win. You get the lowest price possible, and we get a small commission for you signing up. So it's great for everybody, and it helps support us to continue to make this content for you. Now, when you're happy with everything, click on Checkout Now, and you'll be the proud owner of your very own new website address. Okay, awesome. Now, you'll receive a couple of emails from Hostgator with your login details and some links to different things. This is very important, so you want to find the Cpanel link here and click on that. The Cpanel is where you can install WordPress to your domain name and also do lots more stuff with your website. So log in using the username and password which you chose. And in case you can't remember, they're both in the email you just received. At first, this might look a bit overwhelming. It did for me when I first saw it. There's lots of different things you can do here, but all you need to do right now is find the software and services area. So scroll down and you'll see it here. Now you need to find the PHP selector, and we want to click that and then change the PHP software to the latest one. Currently, the latest one is 7.0 as I'm creating this video. By default, it comes set at 5.4, so we want to be sure to update this. Now, this will ensure your WordPress website is using the latest software, so make sure you update this. Now, click back, and in the same section, Software, find Quick Install, and click on that, and click on WordPress here. Okay, all you need to do now is fill in a few things such as the email address, the person who will be looking after your website. So if this is you, you can put in your email address, then your name or the name of the person as well. Now give your website a title, then your name and last name, and click on Install WordPress. Once you've installed WordPress, you'll get a success message that it's complete. Your username and password are here. You're going to use these to log into your website. You'll also get an email with all of this in it as well. When you're ready, click on this link here, which will take you to the login or back end of your website, so you can edit and start creating it. And you might get an error message saying that the page isn't available yet, and you might have to wait until everything with your new website is set up. Then click the link again. Now, this is completely normal. It just takes a little bit for your website to become live online. And also, you might have to set up the name servers for your new website. So don't worry about this. It's super easy. All you need to do is head over to Hostgator again. And once you're there, click on the customer portal. Now log in using the username and password, which you'll find in the email Hostgator sent you. Now you want to click on domains and click on your domain and find name servers. And then click on change. Then click on automatically point to my domain to my hosting account. Then save and you are all done. Now you should be able to click on that link again, enter your username and password to log into WordPress, and you're in. Okay, awesome. You should now be in your WordPress dashboard, and you are now the proud owner of an online website. So congratulations. Well done for sticking with it. It's a huge achievement, and this is where the real fun is about to begin. And this is the WordPress dashboard, and think of it like the heart of your website where you can edit and change different things. Now, there's lots of different things going on in here, and we're going to talk about these very soon, so don't let it scare you or make you feel overwhelmed. It's not daunting at all. It's actually super easy to work with WordPress. And I'm going to show you how in this video. So the first thing I want you to do is just go ahead and X out any of these notifications. And if yours does look a little bit different than mine, you have some more notifications, that's okay. Just X them all out for now. Okay, awesome. So let's go ahead and take a peek and see what your website looks like right now. So head up here to the left and see the little home. Right click on that and open it up in a new tab. Now, as you can see, it's really plain. There's not a lot going on, but that's going to change real soon. We're going to get this bad boy dialed in and properly set up in a way to connect with your audience. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back to the WordPress dashboard area and go ahead and leave both these tabs open. This way we can see live edits. Now right here where it says your site is currently displaying a coming soon page, once you're ready to launch your site, click here. Go ahead and click this now. This way we'll have a live page that we can take a peek at when we want, and it's not showing a coming soon page. Okay, so now what we're going to do is really lay the foundation for your WordPress website. Think of it like building the foundation of a home. So the first thing that we're going to do is get rid of some default stuff that comes pre-installed on all WordPress websites. This way your website runs really smooth and optimal. So the first thing we'll do is head over to Pages and then All Pages. And then right here, go ahead and delete all of this. You can check it all. And then click Move to Trash. And then Apply. Then click on Trash. Then click on Title to select them all. Bulk Actions right here. And then Delete permanently. And then Apply. Okay, perfect. Now I want you to head over here to Plugins and then click on Installed Plugins. Now, this is what makes WordPress so awesome, is that plugins extend and expand the functionality of your WordPress website. So you could add things like social sharing features, contact forms. You can even add plugins to change the language of your entire website, which is just awesome. So any functionality that you can think of, you can pretty much add to your WordPress website. It's pretty incredible. For now, we're going to get rid of the default plugins that we don't need because it's just bogging things down. So go ahead and click on plugin right here, and then we'll go ahead and click deactivate and then apply. Click on plugin again, and then we will delete them all and then apply. And then press OK. Awesome. Okay, so now we have all the default content removed. Now we're going to head over here to settings and then click on permalinks. Here we're going to do some optimization to create a good user experience and to make sure your site runs real smooth. Now, this is extremely important. So basically you want to select post name here. So go ahead and select this. So people searching for your business will be able to find your website. So now what this does is it makes it so much easier for the search engines like Google to find your website and content. So think of it like this, yourwebsite.com/contact us or /about us. Now, whatever you're specifically trying to rank a page for, it will show up in the Google search results. So if people are looking for specific solutions, boom, your page will show up and they'll click on it and land on your various products or services. So it's very important to have this set up to post name. So go ahead and click Save Changes. Okay, awesome. So now we have a solid foundation for your website up, and now we're going to start customizing it and making it unique. So what we want to do now is head over to Appearance and then click on Themes. So real quickly, a theme is the look and feel of your website. Now there are thousands of different themes that you can use with WordPress, and some are great and some are not so great. And that's why I've gone through and found the best one to use for this build out, which is called Astra. It's awesome. So you're going to want to search for that right here. So scroll down and then click on Add New Theme right here. And then right over here, you search for Astra, A-S-T-R-A, and it should pop right up. Now here it is. And what you want to do is go ahead and click on Install and then Activate. Okay, so what you've effectively done is just change the entire look and really the feel and functionality of your website by changing this theme. That's why WordPress is so powerful. And this theme is really amazing because it allows for you to install full websites on it in seconds. It's so cool. So in the next step, I'm going to show you how to do just that. And we're going to install a plugin that allows you to import an entire website in one click and have it completed and done. It just saves so much time. It's really cool. And I can't wait to show you this in a sec. So let's do that now. So let's head over to Plugins and then click on Add New. And then right over here, search for Astra Starter Sites. And it should pull right up. Okay, so head down to Install and then Activate. All right, awesome. I can't wait for you to see this. One click, full websites. It's so amazing. All your pages, everything done. So cool. So now we'll head to Appearance and then head over to Starter Templates. Then we want to select our page builder. So we'll select Elementor for this. That's what we're going to be using to build out these pages. And now you have all these different websites that you can choose from. It's amazing. Full websites. So some of them say agency, and that means they're paid. And we want to just go ahead and up here and toggle free. I mean, they have it all. Businesses, restaurants, interior design, artists, shops, pet stores, plumbers, dental, construction, fitness trainer. It's amazing. I mean, look at all this stuff. Never has it been so easy to make a beautiful website. Now, whether you're an entrepreneur, business owner, freelancer, influencer, you're covered, saving you a ton of time and money, and all without the overwhelm and headache of trying to get a website customized with a preset template. Trust me, it's game changing. So let's scroll down here, and we're going to pick my favorite one, which is this one right here, which is Sierra Natural Park. Go ahead and click this, and check this out. So cool. Home, About Us page. All of this is going to be imported in one click. Services, just amazing. Contact form. You get the idea. It's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and click on Import Complete Site. Make sure all of these are selected and then click on Import. And give it a little bit of time. It can be real quick or it can take a couple minutes. Okay, awesome. So the website's been completely installed. So go ahead and click on View Site. Boom, so cool. Full on website, one click. Done. Now we're going to customize this bad boy and get it dialed in, make it unique to you. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So we can click on our About Us page. Services. Hope you see how powerful this is. Projects. Contact. Contact form ready to go. Pretty cool. All right, now we can head back over here and click on our website name. And that is how you import an entire website in just a couple of minutes. All right, now this is where it's going to get real fun. I'm going to show you how to create your homepage that's not only unique to you, but also show you how to properly set it up so you can connect with your audience so they stay and engage with your site. And I call it the hybrid homepage. It's your 4-part roadmap to creating a more engaging, profitable homepage. Whether you want to make more money or have a meaningful impact, this has you covered. And I can't wait to show you how to do this. Not only are you going to have a beautiful website, this will allow for you to create a goal for your website. Now think about it. If you don't have a goal for your website, how is anyone else supposed to know what to do on your website? So this will give you clarity in terms of how to structure your site so you can connect with your audience. So let's go ahead and head back to the dashboard. So we'll head up here to the site name and click on Dashboard. Now let's head over to Pages and then select All Pages. And then here are all the pages that the starter site's created, which is pretty cool. And then right here, Home, you want to select Edit with Elementor. Now, Elementor is the main tool which makes creating a website easier than it's ever been before. Literally drag and drop, pop in your content. It's that easy. You can just click to edit anything on the page and you'll soon see how great this is, especially using Astra starter sites, which gives you the ready-made websites to work with. So it's just easy to get in here and customize. Think of it like playing with simple Legos. It's really fun. You're about to see we're going to go through section by section and customize this. Okay, so first let's go ahead and close out the Elementor panel right here. Now this has all the different elements to build out your site, and we're going to go through these here in a bit. So now you can see what the entire website looks like. And now what we're going to do is go over the 4 main sections of the hybrid homepage. Now this is just a framework that you can use to give you some structure and clarity and create a goal for your website so you can create a more engaging experience for your site and connect with your audience. And of course, use what best serves you. Now, part 1 is right up here, which is basically your navigation, which is your pages and this call to action. Part 2 right here is your USP or unique selling point. And this is real simple. Think about it. What's unique about your website or your product or service, and a call to take an action. And this is at the top of your website, which is dedicated to one thing, giving your website visitors exactly what they want. So when someone lands on your website, they should immediately know within 5 seconds what's your website about, what's unique about your website. Why should people want to read your website? Or what specific problem are you helping people with that's unique to you? This needs to be clear, not confusing, no confusing words, okay? You know the big benefit, for example, how to make a profitable website, how to make a beautiful website. That's very clear what we're helping people with. People quickly scan websites, and if it's confusing and not clear what you're helping people with, they're just going to click away and go somewhere else. And then, of course, you need the call to action. Now, a call to action is quite literally the action you want people to take. It can be anything from just get started now, download an ebook, get a coupon, attend an event, a free email course. In this case, you're quite literally asking for someone's email address in exchange for a piece of value, also known as a lead magnet. Now, making the call to action the first thing that people see when they come to your website drastically increases the chance of them seeing it and acting on it. Okay, so for part 3, this is your pilot story, and I love this part. It briefly explains the journey of how you came about your product or service, or why you started your website in the first place, and the value that you're giving. Also, the pilot story can highlight your best content. You can introduce a case study and give them a call to take an action to learn more. And this next area right here is just to add more depth to your homepage. Now we can add in a video, which I'm going to show you how to do to create a really engaging homepage to break up some of this content. And lastly, part 4, which is your roadmap, gives your reader a quick glance at the path that you're going to take them down as they get to know you. Now think of this area as the vision of transformation for your audience. You know, what's your website or product or service going to do for your readers? It's so important to know that people don't buy products or services, they really buy the transformation, how it's going to improve the quality of their life. So at Websites Made Easy, in this part of my homepage, I cover 3 main topics that are important to my website and business: creating a website and blog, getting traffic, and capturing new customers, ultimately showing people the basic steps of how to get started online with a profitable website to consistently make money. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to properly set all this up and customize it. And of course, I'm just providing a framework here. Use what best serves you. Okay, so let's get started with part 1 and head back to your dashboard. And if you have any notifications here, just go ahead and X those out. And then head over here to create your site or visit site. And then I want you to click on Customize. And we're going to first start editing your site title, which is probably your business name or your name. So all we have to do is just go ahead and click on Header right here. Then you're going to want to click on Site Identity. And in here you can put a logo if you already have one. Now if you don't have one, I will link to a quick video that will show you how to make one. It's super easy. But if you want to change the text right now, we can do that by changing the site title right here. Now this is usually your business name, so I'm just going to leave it Create Your Dream Site. And your tagline is more information that describes your business, really the main benefit for your audience. So for example, grow your business and change your life. Now let me show you what this looks like. So we can go ahead and click on Display Site Title, our tagline, and display. So those two will display, and then we need to remove the logo. So we can remove the logo, and then we can make this smaller by moving down here and then clicking on typography and then just clicking these arrows down. Yeah, so you have to play with it some. So it's still a little bit busy. So I'm going to go ahead and add a logo. So I'm going to select logo right here, and then upload files, select files. I'm going to go to my desktop, and here's the logo right here, and then import that, and then select, and then we don't need to crop it. We can skip cropping, and here it is right here. And we can adjust the size. It's 90 right now, which I like that size. We can make it a lot bigger if we want, or smaller. Take it back down to 90. And let me go ahead and unselect these. And then for the site icon, this is kind of cool. So we'll upload files. It's a little favicon guy. It's a little icon that you see in the browser tab. So go ahead and select the image, and there it is right there, and that's what it's going to look like. Pretty cool, right? So we'll go ahead and head back. Now head down here to transparent header, because that's what we have right now is a transparent header. So I'm going to show you how you can play with some of this stuff and just have fun with this. I mean, there's so many things that you can do, and it's just really cool. So right here, we want to unselect this to use a different logo, the logo that I just imported. You'll see it pop up right there. Okay. Now say we wanted to add a little border, that little line. See it? So you can make it thicker. So I'll leave it at 1. Say we wanted to change the color, you could change it right here. And you can always go back by selecting clear. And then if you want to change the background, select color, and you can change it. All those different colors. Pretty cool, right? We'll go back to clear. And if you ever make an error, you can press Command-Z on a Mac or Control-Z on a PC, and that will undo the change you just made. So then we'll head down here to Site title, click on that. And you can change the color of the site title. Now it's not going to be there because we have the logo there, but you could change the colors in here. So go back to clear or white. We can X out of this. And then for the menu, the same thing. You can change the colors of the links right in here. Kind of cool. We'll just go back to white. Now check this out. We can click on hover and then select color. And this is going to change. When you hover over it, it'll change the color. Nice little effect. We'll just go back to white. We'll close this out. And I think you get the idea. And that's about it. So just play with this. It's all pretty self-explanatory once you just start getting in there and playing with it some. So one last thing, I want to remove this line. So I'll move this back down to 0. And we are good to go there. Then we'll head back. Then right over here on the pencil, go ahead and select that. And I want to change this to get started. Then we're going to link this button to our contact us page. And all you need to do is just type in /contact, and that it will link it right to that page. And one other thing real quick I want to show you is you can also, if you don't want that button for whatever reason, you can put, a search there to get rid of the button, whatever you'd like. I'm going to go with the button, and we're all linked up. And now what I'm going to do is head to custom button style so we can change the look of the button. So we can change the color by clicking this pencil right here. We can toggle the color. I'm going to go ahead and copy this hex code because I'm going to keep that color, but if you change it, see, it'll change the color right there. Pretty cool, right? So I'm going to paste that code right back in. Close that out. And then for the border, you can change the color as well. You can change the hover color. So when you hover over it, you get the idea. Same stuff, you just play with it. So we'll close this out. And we are good to go there. I'm going to go ahead and publish. Okay, so we are done here for now. And go ahead and X out of the customize area right here. And the next thing we're going to do is part 2, and that is what's unique about our website that people will connect with so they will engage immediately and set up a call to action. Now, so to do that, what we're going to do is click on Edit with Elementor up here. Once it loads, we'll be able to edit our website, and we can edit anything on here. On the left side, we have all these different elements. And what elements are is you can drag any of these and add them to your website. So you can drag in a headline, an image, a text editor. You can drag a video widget, even have a YouTube video. You can drag a button or a divider or a spacer, and lots of cool things to play around and create a unique website. It really is fun. So don't be afraid of this. Just drag things around, and you can always press Control-Z on your PC or Command-Z on a Mac to undo things. Over here on the right side, you can edit anything on your website using this inline editor. And all you have to do is click on it, and you can type in whatever you want, or you can go on the left side and you can add in more text here. So that's how you can change the content in the content tab up here. But how do you actually change the way it looks? So go ahead and click on the style tab, and in here you can change anything you want from the text color by clicking in here, anything you want, which is really cool. Or you can click out and go to typography and change the actual font from all these different fonts, which is kind of fun. Or actually change by clicking back on the pencil the actual size of the font. And if you want to revert back, all you do is just click the arrow. We'll change this back to white. And we'll click back into content. So in here, I'm going to change the text and let people know what our website's about. And for fun, I'm going to just type in welcome to, and then click into this headline area and change this text. Your dream website. Yeah, and just let people know what your website's about. I could put something in like start your profitable website, something like that. So when someone lands here, they're going to know exactly what the site's about. Now I want to make this welcome to a little bit bigger. So we'll click in there, then click on style, then click on typography, and we'll change this to about 20. That looks good. And now let's edit the button. So we'll head down, click on the button, and I want to change the text to get started. And say I wanted to change, or let's put a link in here first. So just do /contact because we want to link to our contact page. Now that's done. And we want to click on style to edit the color. So you can change the text color here or the background color by clicking here. And then you can change it to anything you'd like. I'm going to change this back to the red. And we can go ahead and update. Now, if you ever want to go back from any edits that you've made, you can go ahead and click on this history button right here. And you can see you have actions. Now, these are the specific actions that you've taken right here. And revisions are when you actually save. And that's the difference. So click back on actions and we'll go back to the red and then we're good there. Update, save our changes. And now we're going to edit this image, which is going to be really cool. I can't wait to show you how to do this. So what we'll do is head back and click these little 3 lines right here to go back to the elements. There you go. You click it twice and you're back to your elements. Now to edit this entire section right here. So let me show you this real quick. You have different sections. So each area of your website is made up of different sections. Okay. So, and to see this better, we can click on this navigator down here. It looks like a little hamburger. And these are all our sections right here, and you can move them around accordingly. Okay? So let me show you real quick. So we can move this above here, and then that'll move this above our header. Pretty cool, right? So we'll X out of this. So we're going to edit this section right now. Now, say you wanted this area to be a little bit bigger. All you need to do is head up here to edit this main section, or for this specific section. So you would click on these 6 dots, and you can right click and edit section, or just click the dots. And then right here, you see right here how much width we have? If we change this from 950 and move it all the way up, look how much more width we have. It goes all the way across. So effectively, you can add in a lot more content and it won't drop down a line. Okay, so let's change the background image. So we need to get out of this area right here and then click into this main section up here. And now we can select style. You might be in layout, so head to style, and then we can change the image right here. And we can upload files, so select files. I'm gonna select this image. This image is awesome. Now, I got this image over at unsplash.com, which is an amazing resource for free images that don't look stock. They're made by everyday people, and you can grab anything on here that looks really professional and it looks custom. It doesn't look like a bunch of stock images on your website, which is what you want. And you can search for anything. They have these collections here, which is really cool. So I can type wallpapers, which is a really cool one, because usually that aggregates some really good ones that people have picked. And you can just scroll through these. And the awesome thing is that all of these are free. All you do is click the image and then download and then upload to your website. And you want to keep your images under a meg. So good rule of thumb is about no more than 2,500 across. This is a little bit bigger. So 2,500 pixels in width. So try to keep it around 2,000 pixels in width for your images to keep the images file small. So we'll insert media. Awesome. That's looking really cool. Now you see how this image is a little bit dark? That's because there's an overlay on it. So if we head down here and select background overlay, you can see that there is this opacity right here, and this is going to make it darker or remove it altogether. And the 0.5 looked pretty good, so I'll go back to that. Now we can check out and see what the site looks like. Looking good. Now you see how this headline is a little bit low? Now this is personal preference, obviously, but we can edit this, so we can head back. And then what we'll do is make sure we're selected in this section, then go to advanced. And then right here where it says padding, I'm going to adjust this to 250. Yeah, that looks great. Now let's head back. Update our changes. Now I'm going to show you a couple more things you can do to customize this header area a little bit more. So let's head back up to Style, and then right here where it says Position, you can edit how you want the image to show. And you can play with all this stuff. And that's what's cool about all this. You can play with all this stuff and nothing will break. You can always go back in time and re-edit things if you want, which was cool how I showed you how to do that before. So we'll go back to center, and then this is awesome right here. So right now we have a fixed background. So as you scroll, the image stays fixed. Now if I select scroll, it'll scroll with the scrolling. See? I like the fixed parallax effect a lot more. So we'll go back to fixed. Perfect. Looks a lot better. And then of course, just update any changes and you should be good to go. So after you update, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next section, which is the pilot story. And this is going to be right here. Okay, and your pilot story briefly explains the journey of how you came about your product or service, or why you started your website in the first place, and the value that you're giving, the big benefit for your audience. Also, the pilot story can highlight your best content. You can introduce a case study and give them a call to action to learn more. All right, let's go ahead and customize this section. Just paste in some content. Pretty easy stuff. We're just editing some text here. Then we'll head over here and just paste this in. Looking good. Then we'll click into this section and do the same exact thing. I'm going to just go ahead and copy all this and then delete it. I'm going to go ahead and paste this right in. And this little area functions really like a Word document in terms of the editing. So you can, the formatting at least. So you can basically just copy from a Word document and it should pull all the formatting right over, which I just basically did right here. So that looks good. Then this one last section right here, we'll go ahead and delete all that and paste it right in. Looking good. Now let's edit the button. So we'll click in the button, type in get started, and we'll link straight to the about page. So we'll type in /about. So we're going to go ahead and update. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to add some very subtle animations to make your website pop a little bit with some professionalism. So what we can do is go ahead and click on right into here. We'll actually start at this one, the About Us. We'll click right in there, head to Advanced, then head down to Motion Effects. Then right here it says Motion Effects. Click on, you can check Fade In. Looks kind of cool. Fade Down, which I like. Then we'll go with Slow. Looking good. Then right here, we'll do the same thing. Click on Advanced, Motion Effects. We'll do Fade Down, and we'll do Slow. And then we'll update. And you can see, obviously, there's a lot here you can choose from. Pretty cool. I just wanted to make you aware of it. So we'll take a peek and see what it looks like. So I'll refresh, close this, and then we'll scroll down. Looking pretty good. Yeah, just little animations, very subtle. So even maybe just the fade in one would look really good. So you get the idea. Okay, we're making some great progress, and I hope you're enjoying this and having some fun with it. I know it's a lot to take in at first, but as you get used to it and just play with it some, it'll become easier. As with anything new, there's just a little bit of an adjustment, and there's nothing you can break. You can always go back and revise things and just make things just how you want it in time. So just get it up and play with it and just enjoy the experience. So let's move on to the next section, which we're going to add in a video to break up this home page a little bit and make it a little bit more dynamic. So let's scroll down, and then right in here. So all this content right here. This is going to be really cool. So the first thing I want you to do is we're going to get rid of all of this, and we're just going to put a huge video in this entire area. So all we have to do is just boom, it's all gone, right? So then what I want you to do is click on the 6 dots right here. And then right here, we want to add a video instead of a background image. So right here, there's classic, which is the background image we have now. We want to scroll over to video. Pretty cool, right? So all I'm going to do is head over to YouTube. And I've already typed in GoPro Adventures. Now, if you're going to grab any video off YouTube, make sure you have the rights to do it. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and copy this. And then paste this bad boy right in here. And then I'm going to change this to 20 seconds right here to start at 20 seconds and end at 40. Okay, cool. Then I want to head down to, see how dark it is? There's an overlay. So go down to background overlay. And then we want to bring this down to about maybe 2. Looking good. Now it's a little bit small. So let's head over to advanced. And then I want you to bring this padding to 600. Let's see what that looks like. Awesome. That looks sick. Go back. Now I want you to head back up here to style. And then right here it says background fallback. We want to choose an image. So go to media library and you can choose anything here. Now this is in case the video doesn't play. So I'll just add, this one's kind of cool. And videos will not play on mobile. So this is the image that will display when someone's on their mobile device. So we'll go ahead and update and we're good to go. So now let's head back up here and see what the site looks like. Looking awesome. Now I'm going to show you how to optimize your site for mobile. So let's click back here, then scroll down and then click right here where it says responsive mode. Now click on mobile device right here. And right up here, see how this is just kind of big and kind of mashed together? We want to click in here and edit this size. So we can click on style right here and then click on typography and then just move this over. That looks good. 24, let's see. That looks good. 24. Do the same here. Now click on style, then typography, and then move this over. See if we can get it on one line. We just want it to look real clean on mobile. Very readable. And this video won't display. This is just showing an example. The fallback image will display here, but it looks pretty nice. And then we're going to edit this section here soon, which is your roadmap. And that's it. So that's what your site will look like on mobile. Let's head back to update here. And now we're going to get started with part 4 right here, which is your roadmap or vision of transformation. Now the roadmap gives your readers a quick glance or path that you're going to walk them down as they get to know you. Now, for example, at Websites Made Easy, ours is website traffic and customers, where we teach people how to get set up with their website, get traffic, and then capture customers. So think of this area like the vision of transformation for your audience instead of your services. You really want to take care of the relationship and educate as opposed to trying to sell someone something initially. Now, what's cool is you can link these pages to educational pieces of content with a call to action or case studies. It's really up to you. So, and I'm going to show you how to get this set up now. Customize this area, pretty straightforward. So the first thing that we want to do is, let me show you this real quick. I'm going to actually go ahead and click into here and check out how easy this is. So we'll just edit this text. So we can edit it here or just go up here. So I'm just going to type in website, and then I'm going to center it right here. And then I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go to Style, and then I'm going to go to Typography, and then make this about 20. That looks good. And then I can click right into here, and then right click on the pencil, and then just copy this area, and then paste all the formatting right over into here. So we can delete this section, right click on it, and then delete that little area. It just saves a little bit of time. And then I'll do the same over here. Paste it right in, and then delete this. Right click, delete. Now we got website. Perfect. Now I'm just going to add some text in here real quick. So I'll delete all this. Now I'm going to go ahead and center all this. So make sure this toolbar is toggled right here. So do that and then just center. Same thing for over here. We can just center it. And then center. Perfect. Now we can add a button. So what we can do is head up here and just copy this button and then paste it right in. Same thing. Perfect. Now check this out. Say you wanted to bring this headline, this area right here, right above the image, you could just bring it right up. So you just grab it, hold the pencil, and then just drag it right up. That easy. If we want to undo that, we would just go to Revisions, History, and then right back to normal. Looking good. Now let me change this area up here to Services, and then this area right here. Okay, looking good. So now let's go ahead and update. And this area right here, we'll just go ahead and delete. Just exit out. Now, if you wanted to delete any of these sections, all you would do, just come up here, boom, all gone. If you wanted to restore that, go back to your time machine history, and then just go to the last one. Click it, and there it is. Cool, so we'll go ahead and save our changes. So we'll update. And now we're gonna edit the footer area right here. So we're gonna clean up this area. I'm gonna show you how to add a menu right here. And we're gonna add some social channels right here. So let's head to the 3 lines right up here. Click that, then exit to dashboard. And this is how you access the footer area. So we'll close this out. Click there. And then click right here where it says visit your site. Then right over here where it says edit with Elementor, we want to select site footer. And this is real easy to do. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'll add the content in here in a sec. But let's head over here to services. I'm going to change this. I'm going to click right in there. Just title this one menu. Click back into here. I'm going to click the pencil and delete this. Then head over here. I'm going to search for a widget menu. And we want this one right here. We'll drag it right over here. Make sure it's right underneath there. Pop it in. Perfect. Now let's head over here and we can go to Style. and we want to make this white. Okay, so we want to go to text color and select white. Looking good. Then we'll head back to content and go to layout. And right down here where it says layout, we want to go to vertical. Awesome. Then we can head over here to contact. We can add some information in here. Right here, you can see you can change your address, your phone number, your email, or we can add an item. Say I wanted to add in Facebook. Then I can select an icon for Facebook. We'll select this one right here and then insert. Perfect. And then you would just pop in your Facebook URL right here. So if I wanted to add another one, I could add in, let's say, Instagram. We can search for the icon. There it is right there. Select it, then insert. Perfect. And if we wanted to edit any of this, which is looking fine right now, and then I could just go over to my website, could pop this in right here, delete that, paste it right in. Looking good. We'll delete this little area. Awesome. And that's it. There is your footer. Pretty cool, right? So we'll go ahead and update. Now, if you wanted to change, the background image, of course, you would click on the 6 dots, then go to style, and then you can change the image here. Same stuff. Okay, so now make sure to update any changes, and then let's head back to the dashboard. Exit to dashboard, then visit site, click there, and let's check this bad boy out. Looking awesome. So congratulations, you have just completed your hybrid homepage. You should be pumped about this. This is set up in a way to connect with your audience. And we are now just about done. My goal was to have this video done in an hour, and I've done that. And all of these other pages right here, you have a solid foundation of knowledge to build these pages. It's super simple. Just apply what you've been learning. Really straightforward. And the cool thing is too, I'm going to show you this in a sec, just real simple stuff here. You should be a pro now. Such a gorgeous site. And the contact. So I'm going to show you a couple more things and we'll be done. So now I want you to head back to your dashboard, then head right down here to appearance and then click on menus. And we'll scroll down and here's our menu right here. Now if you don't want, you can rearrange them by doing this and it changes the navigation. And if you don't want them to show, you can just remove it. So if I just went to, let's say, the contact, I don't want it, remove it, boom, gone. If you want to add it back in, go over here, add to menu, and it's back. And this will also change your footer too. So anything that you change here, that change will be reflected in the footer menu as well. So you don't have to worry about that. So yeah, if you don't have all these pages right now and you just have just your home page and maybe a contact us page, you can get rid of the rest, which is just awesome. So that's that, pretty easy stuff. Okay, so now I want you to head over to WP Forms right here and then select all forms. And if you made any changes, make sure you save down here. And this is our contact form, and this is real easy. So if we click on edit, here's your form right here. And if you wanted to take any of these out, you would just X them out right here, just dump them in the trash. I would suggest leaving all these for now. And let's go to settings. And then right here, the only thing you need to change is send to email address. So anytime someone submits their email address, you will get notified right here. So put in a good email address. And then you want to save and you are set to jet. So we'll X out of this and we are just about done. So let me show you real quick. Head over here to Pages and then click on All Pages. I just want to show you how you can edit your pages. So for all your pages right here, we edited the home one first by clicking on Edit with Elementor, and then you would do the same for any of your other pages. Click Edit with Elementor and it will take you right there. And then you can start editing accordingly. Okay, cool. That's it. So we'll exit to Dashboard. Click right here in the W. And then click Visit Site. So congratulations, you are now set up for success with your new website. And now it's up to you to apply this stuff. And remember, information not acted on is useless. So it's my hope for you that you take action on this and put this to use. And I really hope you've enjoyed this process as much as I have. And be sure to celebrate this accomplishment. This is awesome. You're on a very exciting journey here, and there's so many ways to create a website that is truly unique to you. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you're always first to know when I release new videos. Also, leave a comment below and let me know how excited you are about your new website or just your feedback. So until next time, this is James Stafford, and thank you very much. Now, if you want to take your website to the next level, be sure to check out this next video where I show you how you can start making money with your website.